Finite element analysis works or involves energy principles. Now let us see the energy principles in finite element analysis. So in general, if the structure is exhibited or applied with the forces, it deforms. So basically the energy restored in the system will be resisting few of the load applied on the structure. So the resistance of the internal energy stored in a structural member towards the external load is called as reaction. So this is the general concept of an energy. So the internal energy stored in a structure will be equal to the external work done by the external load. Now let us see the energy principles in finite element analysis. As we also know, the unknowns in the structure in finite element analysis are the displacements. These displacements of the assumed element gives us the elemental equation, and these elemental equations are assembled to form a global equation for the whole structure, and the equation thus formed can be solved to find the displacement of the complete structure. So this energy principle involves strong form and the weak form. Now let us see the strong form and the weak forms in finite element analysis. So the behavior of the variables in finite element analysis is usually represented by using partial differential equations. So the strong form can be defined as the governing equation that represents a physical problem is a partial differential equation along with the boundary conditions is called the strong form of differential equations. As the strong forms imposes differentiability and continuity requirements for its solution, and incorporating boundary condition is always a difficult task in case of a complex structure. So in order to counteract this strong form, a weak form is introduced. A weak form is nothing but a mathematical manipulation to reduce the continuity requirements by using lesser degree polynomials. So the weak form of the system equation is usually created using one of the following principles: energy principles and weighted residual methods. So the energy principle is partially suited for the problems of mechanics and solid structure, and one of the most widely used energy principle is Hamilton principle. In case of a weighted residual method, it is the most general mathematical solution applicable to all type of problems.